no to television. Because when this poet, when Roald Dahl wrote this poem in 1920s maybe, yes, there was television, but he is urging the parents that please do not let your child watch too much television. Rather, don't let them watch television. Don't install television. Instead, install a bookshelf where they read and they read and they read and then read more. And that's what we did also. I'm not that old, but yes, we read a lot. We had television, we had everything. But we read. And we read. And we read. Okay, so I'm going to start the poem. Everyone ready? That's page number 98, Television by Roald Dahl. It's a funny poem about what television can do to children. Okay? Should I start? Give me a thumbs up on that. Loud and clear?
Okay.
Alright. The most important thing we have learned so far as children are concerned is never let them near your television set. Or better still, just don't install the idiotic thing at all. The poet is saying that the most important thing I have learnt, he said, is never let your children near a television set. In fact, he says, don't install a television set at all in your house. I know all of you are crying now. Oh, no television? What are we going to do? Ma'am. Yes? No. He says he's urging the parents to say that no, don't let them near the television set. And the better thing, he says, do not install it. Don't put it up in your house. See the words never, how the poet is emphasizing on the word never. Capital letters. Yes, and written thrice. In almost every house we have been, we have watched them gaping at the screen. They loll and lop and lounge about and stare until the eyes pop out. Yes. You know what they do? They sit in front of the television. Have you ever seen yourself in front of the television? Right now, Ravi is sitting like this. Without blinking an eyelid. You sit and stare and stare and sit unless your eyeballs pop out. Yes, that's what you all do. He says, last week, I went to someone's house. He's saying, I went to someone's house and these children were watching television and I saw 12 eyeballs on the floor. He saw 10 eyeballs on the floor because the children are just gaping and looking and lolling and slopping and lounging and they get hypnotized by it. Have you ever seen yourself? Mama, yeah, I'm going to come for dinner. Mama saying, stop the TV, come and have your food. Yes, I'll have the food. Yes, I'm going to have milk now. You just don't get up from your television sets. They sit and stare and sit until they are hypnotized by it. What do you mean by hypnotized? Everybody knows the meaning of hypnotized? What do you mean by hypnotized? Yes, in a state where you are not in control of yourself and you'll follow the instructions of somebody else. That's as a television. Yes, now parents, I know, the poet is saying, parents, I know you are going to say that it keeps them still. The children are sitting and it is the best babysitter. Yes, mothers want to do their work, fathers want to do their work, they make the children sit in front of the TV. Okay, fine, you can watch TV. Yes or no? You watch TV so that we do our work. So the poet says, yes, you're going to say, we know it keeps them still. They don't climb out of windowsills. The children don't jump out of the windowsills because they are hypnotized by the television. They don't climb out the windowsill. But did you ever stop to think, to wonder